Hello, good evening. I'm Kent West. I am the sales manager for Sooner Pipeline Construction based here in Oklahoma City. And this is our bid for your projects, the pipeline projects that you have. I'll tell you a little bit first about our company here in Oklahoma City. We have a full-time staff of over 100 people that we utilize for various pipeline projects here in Oklahoma as well as in Canada. We also have relationships with over 500 specialists and subcontractors that we utilize on our various projects as well. We have vast experience in building pipeline infrastructure all over the United States as well as in Canada. We're specialists in building oil and gas transmission lines, including high pressure natural gas lines. So we have a lot of experience. We've got a long list of successful projects that we've competed on and won on. We're going to bid on the 3 pipeline projects you have in Canada, Iraq, and Qatar. Our plans for those various locations are in Canada. We have already had some extensive work that we've performed in Canada, so we have a lot of experience utilizing local contractors and specialists up there already. So we foresee no problem with that continuing on this project. We've built over 400 miles of pipeline there, and without a hiccup, and we have excellent references that you can check into on those. On the Iraq and Qatar pipelines, we plan on using a retired Army general who has over 20 years of experience in the region, building infrastructure in the area, and he has built an extensive knowledge there as far as the local culture and the customs and the holidays and the religious observances that they have. So he has utilized contractors from both countries on the various infrastructure projects in Iraq as they rebuilt the infrastructure in the country there. So we feel that's a huge resource for us to utilize in that area. He has multiple contacts in both countries, as well as access to multiple contractors from both the defense side as well as the infrastructure side. So we feel like that'd be a huge asset that we will be using in those countries should our bids be successful. We will be supplying managers from our local offices here in Oklahoma City for each project. These managers have oversaw various and multiple pipeline projects, and they've been very successful, and we expected to work closely with the local workers there as well as the general and the local employees. We believe that our project in Canada will be a slam dunk. Like I said, we've had multiple projects there that have been completed successfully and on time and under budget. So we feel that we can continue that trend there should we be chosen for this opportunity. On the Middle East projects, we believe that having the general on board gives us a huge leg up on any other companies that might be bidding on the project. Like I said, he has multiple experience in the region. He has completed multiple projects, extensive projects that go way beyond building pipelines. So we feel like his knowledge of the locals and the customs and the tribes in the area, that it will be very successful for us with the relationship that he has. As a company, we have never done any projects there, so we feel like bringing him on board was a natural step for us to try to broaden our experience and our reach in the world. And with his knowledge working for the Army and the experience that they have put him through to be successful as the leader of the multiple projects there, we feel like there's nothing but great days ahead for that project. We feel like his knowledge of the local religions and traditions and customs will help create a seamless project schedule for us. We've worked with him extensively on the bidding during the bidding process to come up with successful bid and he has provided just outstanding knowledge of the local region, the pay scales, what's available there as far as resources, both human and equipment wise. It's just been an invaluable experience and been eye-opening for us as we bid on these projects. We feel like we may utilize additional resources from that have military experience in the area. With the general, he has reached out to other individuals that we may be bringing on board should the bids be successful, and they've agreed to work with us should that happen. So they have been there, lived there, know the areas that we'll be working in. They have extensive knowledge as well of the customs, and so we feel like this will be a seamless project for us to complete in the time period that you required in the bids. So we look like this to be a successful project for us, and get us a open door, get our foot into the Middle East area where there's extensive pipeline needs that we'd love to bid on additional projects in the future with you guys. And on the Canada, we've multiple projects there that we've bid on. We know the culture and locations there. We know the culture there, similar to the United States. You know the work ethic of the people there that's outstanding, and so we foresee no circumstances there that would be unexpected to us, as we've already had the additional experience and knowledge of the country. So once again, we feel like that we would be the best choice for all three countries and all three projects, due to the fact that we have extensive knowledge already in Canada with working with people. We know the terrain and the workforce there, and it's excellent people. A lot of great people there that we've worked with in the past that we would be happy to put to work again on this project. And then with the general's knowledge and extensive knowledge that the Army and training that the Army put him through to be successful rebuilding in Iraq, I feel that's just an invaluable resource for us to be able to utilize on those projects in Iraq and Qatar. He has multiple contacts in the Army, still obviously in the military, multiple branches. He knows multiple contractors and specialists that can be called and brought in if needed. He's already contacted many of those that we foresee needing, and they have given their assurances that they would be glad to work with us on this project, as well as any future projects that we may be successful in getting. So we think we would appreciate your consideration on this project. We feel like that we have the experience in the past and bringing on the experience needed to venture out into these new countries. We feel like we're bringing the extensive knowledge needed to be successful in those countries by utilizing a general who's multiple years in country, has successfully worked on many infrastructure projects in the country that already knows the rules, the laws, the people, the customs, that it will be a successful venture for us in the Middle East. And like I said, we appreciate your consideration for these bids, and we look forward to hearing back from you.